Hey gameheads, okay, offline games, you love them and you can't get enough of them. So even though they are becoming scarce, I will still try my best to bring fresh new top offline games for you guys to play. So let's get right into the video. Let's start things with a great horror survival entry, Super Dark Deception. In this retro take on the franchise, you are trapped in a dark realm full of mazes inhabited by nightmarish unkillable monsters, and there is nowhere to hide. You either run or you die. The choice is yours. The game focuses on the desolation of a never-ending chase as you avoid obstacles and XP to unlock abilities that will allow you to even the odds and survive just a bit longer. I love the premise, and it seems that many took a liking to it as well. The 2022 demo did pretty well with over 1 million downloads and a 5-star rating on the Play Store, but the official release hasn't gotten the love that it deserves. Super Dark Deception is paid and available on all mobile platforms. It's been a while since I've seen a good off-road platforming racer, which is why I'm kind of excited to present to you Winch It Out. Not only because of it fills a somewhat empty spot, but because its premise is actually interesting. It involves physics-based platforming, different car abilities, and a chain hook, with the hardcore difficulty tag slapped in by the developers. All this makes it quite different from the rest, and seeing as it is trying something different, I'm kind of here for it. And oh, did I mention that you can't flip in this game, cause the developers said, and I quote, "It's kind of weird." Winch It Out looks promising, and if you want to try something different, there's a free demo, but the main game is paid and available on all mobile platforms. Ever think to yourself, what if Max Payne and Doom had a baby which looked like John Constantine and had omni movement? Well, that would give you El Paso elsewhere, a third-person action shooter where you take control of James Savage, a narcotics-addicted vampire survivor who is tracking down his ex-girlfriend, Draculae, a vampire bent on ending the world. The game looks mouth-wateringly good, with action sequences, cool weapons, slow-mo action, and lots more. I would love to try it, but it's only available on the mobile front on the iPad, and it's paid. Midnight Girl is next, a casual 2D point-and-click adventure game that takes place in France during the 60s. You play as a tomboy cat burglar by the name Monique, stuck in jail after a heist gone wrong. Here she meets an enigmatic prisoner and fellow thief, one with knowledge of the whereabouts of a precious diamond. Together they plan a supposedly easy heist, but things never go as planned. Your job is to guide this story, mixing elements of discovery, stealth, and puzzle solving. It looks appealing, really reminiscent of a good heist movie, and one that a few of you would find enticing. Midnight Girl is paid with a free demo and is available on all mobile platforms. Next up is Fairy Village, a cute, colorful town building simulator. Your task is to build, manage, and decorate a cottage-core community of cute fairies known as Tumblings. The game is made by Hyperbeard, and if you've played any of their previous installments, you pretty much know what to expect, which is quaint, simple town management simulator, presented in gorgeous graphics and creative interface. All I'm saying is that Fairy Village is quite cute. Too cute for me, but it has its audience. So if you're looking for something to keep you busy without stressing you out too much, Hyperbeard really focuses on that genre of gaming, and their latest installment fully satisfies that wish. Fairy Village is free and available on all mobile platforms. Imagine a horror game where even breathing loudly will get you killed. That's the premise for the pretty impressive first-person horror survival game Maid of Sker. Set in a remote hotel with a gory history, you must avoid blind humanoid monsters highly sensitive to sound by sometimes holding your very breath and armed with only a defensive sound device. Set in 1898 and inspired by the haunting Welsh tale of Elizabeth Williams, this is a story of a family empire driven by torture, slavery, piracy, and a supernatural mystery that suffocates the very grounds of the hotel. The game offers stimulative horror, haunting Welsh rims, intriguing jump scares, all wrapped in gorgeous visuals that really sell the narrative. If you enjoy a good horror game, this might just be right up your alley. Maid of Sker is paid with a free trial and is on all mobile platforms. A gaming list would be incomplete without a good old racing entry, and that leads us to Tons, a nice looking racer with tons of cars, cool graphics, multiple locations, and 900 plus missions. I may be a bit nitpicky, but racing titles are all basically the same, so if you are looking for something new, something fresh, it wouldn't hurt to check this guy out. It's available on Android only. Next up is an arcade take on the football genre. Going back to the earlier days with the use of pixel graphics, we have Pixel Cup Ultimate. If you played games on the Nokia 3310, this would feel pretty nostalgic to you. It has obviously brought new features like career mode, football management, better graphics, awesome gameplay, and more. It's really not for everyone, but those who lived with earlier versions of football will definitely appreciate it. Pixel Cup is paid and available on all mobile platforms. Continuing the list with another of Square Enix's published title, Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince. Very little is needed to be said about the Dragon Quest universe. It's quite old, but in the case of DQM, The Dark Prince, the story is set before the events of Dragon Quest IV. Saru, our main protagonist, is on a quest to defeat his father, who has cursed him by becoming a monster wrangler. The gameplay consists of turn-based menu selection combat and 3D overworld exploration. Like previous installments in the Dragon Quest Monsters series, the players must obtain monsters and then combine obtained monsters through synthesis in order to create even more powerful teams. Dragon Quest Monsters is paid and available on all mobile platforms. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm is next. The PS3 game has finally entered the mobile front and it has rightfully caused quite the stir. You get to experience the stories and battles of Naruto's childhood following the events from part 1 of Naruto manga and anime. The massive 3D fighting game features 25 playable characters, gorgeous visuals, intense and flashy combat, and lots more. It's an offline Naruto mobile game without gacha content. That's all you really need to know. Ultimate Ninja Storm is available on all mobile platforms and it's paid. And with that, we are done with today's videos. Which offline game are you once again going to try out? Let me know in the comment section. Please like, subscribe to get the channel up to 1,000, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I'm out.